Did you know that by sending one type of message, you could get up to 19 times more closings than the average realtor? Most agents waste a ton of time and money chasing leads with very little to show for it. However, I've created a system that helps realtors double, triple, or even 10x their closings, all without generating a single new lead. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact messages that got me 19 times more closings, the number one mistake realtors make that are killing their business, and how to automate this process so you can close more deals while working less. But to start, let me show you the number one mistake that is keeping you from getting more closings. You see, in 2018, I was spending $5,000 a month on Zillow leads, and for every dollar I put in, I made $2 back, meaning every time I spent $5,000 a month, I'd usually double my money and get about $10,000 back. It was kind of like a magic money printing machine, which was amazing because I was literally doubling my money every single month, until one day Zillow decided to hit me with what I like to call the Zillow Slap, where out of nowhere they 10x the price of their leads, and I went from putting in $1 and getting $2 out to now putting in $1 and only getting a quarter out, which was obviously going to bankrupt me very quickly if I didn't turn off the Zillow leads. So there I was with no new leads, no new deals, and 2 months late on my mortgage, and if I didn't figure something else out quick, I was going to lose everything. So as I was searching the internet trying to figure out the solution, I found a video from Grant Cardone where he says that the fortune is in the follow-up. And just like that, it hit me. You see, I wasn't following up with my leads at this point. A Zillow lead would come in, I'd immediately book the appointment or never speak to them again. There was no follow-up at all, which I know, yes, was really dumb. But at the time, I didn't care because I was doubling my money every single month until obviously Zillow 10x the price of their leads and ruined everything. So anyways, out of sheer desperation, I decided to build my first follow-up campaign designed to re-engage all my old leads that I had. So I took about 1,000 old Zillow leads, put them through this automated re-engagement campaign, and within a day, I got 54 hot leads, and a couple months later closed 5 houses from this one follow-up campaign. From there, I was obviously sold because I knew follow-up was the secret I was missing all along. So I spent the next few months building a follow-up system that was so good that I went from putting $1 into Zillow and getting a quarter out now at this point to putting in $1 and now getting $5 back, even at the higher Zillow lead cost. My magic money printing machine was not only working again, but it was now printing even more money than ever before. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this magic follow-up system that Tommy is bragging about that just prints money and 19 times X your closings? Let me show you. It all starts with understanding the client journey, or what I like to call the client pipeline. Think about it like this. Every lead is on a different timeline. Some people are ready to buy or sell a house now, some are a few months out, and it's your job to stay in front of these people until they're ready to buy or sell a home. And the way we do that is by putting each lead into a particular follow-up stage based on where they are in their client journey. Here's how it works. Step 1, the new lead pipeline stage. When a lead comes in, we instantly send them a custom 10-day follow-up campaign based on where that lead comes from. If it's a Facebook lead asking for a list of homes, they get a Facebook list follow-up campaign. If it's an open house lead, they get our open house follow-up. Pretty simple, right? The new lead campaign is all about the lead source, aka the reason they reached out to us in the first place, with the ultimate goal of booking an appointment. But what happens if we don't book an appointment with our new lead? Well, we then have step 2, which is the hot, warm, cold nurture pipeline stages, where we'll then follow up with our leads based on where they are in their timeline. First up is our hot leads. These are leads that are looking to buy or sell a home within the next 3 months. We'll then use automation and AI to follow up with them weekly using our proven follow-up campaigns until we book an appointment with them. We then have our warm leads, which are leads that are usually 4 to 8 months out from buying or selling. Again, we're going to follow up with them every 2 weeks, of course, trying to book that appointment. We then have our cold leads, which are 9 to 24 months out. We usually follow up with them every single month. And then last but not least, we have our nurture pipeline stage, which is for everyone else. These are people that didn't respond or are no longer in the market to buy or sell a house. We usually follow up with them every 3 months, again, with the ultimate goal in every single stage to book the appointment when the lead is ready. Now listen closely, because this is where things get a little more advanced. On top of the lead's timeline, we also have to personalize our leads' messages based on the lead type. For example, buyers get different follow-up campaigns than sellers, and and local buyers get different follow-up campaigns than out-of-area buyers. The same goes for investors, sphere clients, and past clients as well. Basically, all leads have their own custom messaging based on the lead type. So to clarify, the hot, warm, cold, nurture pipeline stages tells us when to follow up, and the lead type tells us what to say in our follow-up messages. Now, all of this can be done manually if you want and you're a psychopath, but most successful agents are using AI to organize their leads, follow up, and book appointments completely automatically. In fact, there are 400 plus agents right now using our Done For You CRM, which is powered by AI is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I can't. I've re-recorded this like 30 times. Which are seeing about 19 times higher conversion than the average realtor. If you can use AI, it's going to save you a ton of time and close way more houses. We then have step 3, which is the appointment pipeline stage. Once we book an appointment, we then need to use follow-up automation to pre-sell our leads on why they want to work with us. We do this by sending out pre-appointment videos, testimonials, and social proof that pre-sells our leads on why they want to work with us even before we meet them. This simple step alone doubled my closings overnight, so you really want to make sure you don't forget it because it's a really easy hack to do. Step 4 is our post-appointment pipeline stage. After the appointment, one of 3 things can happen. The lead type signs a buyer or listing contract, and we move them to the active pipeline stage, which we'll talk about more here in a little bit. Or they don't sign a buyer listing agreement, in which case they get moved to the potential client stage, where we'll then continue to follow up with them until they do sign a contract with us, or they're disqualified, in which case we put them back into the nurture or cold pipeline stages for long-term follow-up. From there, we have step 5, which is our active client, pending, and close pipeline stages. Most of these stages just have to do with checklists, reminders, and some automated follow-up for like our buyers and our post-close check-ins. Now, you're probably wondering, what are the actual messages, texts, and emails that I send that book all these appointments for me? Well, if you click the link in the description, you can download all my follow-up campaigns and transaction templates completely for free. Just a heads up though, there are a lot of them and they are very, very powerful. So now that you have the most powerful follow-up system up and running, the next step is filling your CRM with unlimited leads. So watch this video next if you want to learn what the best leads are, where they come from, and which ones to avoid, all ranked worst to best. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.